Okay, this is part 2. We are on slide number 10 right now. We just learned about the Zhao dynasty, so you can write down anything that you think would be most important during from that. I'm going to write down the mandate of heaven. That might be a good vocab word. Remember what that means. And then I'm going to write down warring states. And I'm going to write down philosophies, Confucianism, Taoism, and the art of war. Sun Tzu. So I'm going to actually look that up because I don't know what that means. So it looks like the principles of war. It was the highest realization of warfare in attacking the enemy's plans, disrupting alliances, attacking their army, attacking cities. So this is like a philosophy that has to do with like the strategy for warfare. I guess that was invented during the Zhao dynasty. Okay. So yeah, whenever you're taking notes on your own, if you don't know what something means, just look it up and research it a little bit. Next comes the Qin dynasty. He was the first emperor of China is Qin. He created the Great Wall, so I'm going to write down Great Wall. He did that to protect them from their enemies, specifically nomads who lived in the desert were attacking Chinese settlements a lot, and so they used it to protect them against them. He brought China together by creating one currency or like one type of money. So you know how in like other countries they have different types of money than we do, and it might be a little more difficult to trade with them unless you trade in your money first. So he created one type of currency for all the people to kind of bring them together. So his goal was to unify China. So I'm going to write that down. Unify means to bring together. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Okay, I think she was going to talk about the Mummy. I personally have not seen that movie, but maybe you will be able to make a connection here. The next dynasty is called the Han dynasty. The empire expanded. As you can see, more of the map is colored, which means they like took over more areas. So I'm going to write expansion. And they invented paper, they invented the compass, and they invented acupuncture, which is where you like put tiny needles into your skin to like release energy. Apparently it's therapeutic. I would not do that, but some people enjoy it. They also spread religion and goods along the Silk Road. So the Silk Road like stands for like trade. Buddhism was spread to other areas through this. It's called the Silk Road because silk was a very profitable item that they sold, and so that was what made traders wealthy. So I'm going to write down Silk Road so I remember that. Moving on. Next is the Tang Dynasty. This is the age of poetry when that was really common. Some inventions during this time were gunpowder, and something that China is known for is fireworks that came from the invention of gunpowder, and then porcelain. So if your like mom or grandma has like really fancy dishes, they're usually like painted in a special design. It's very, very breakable. And so this was an invention at the time, and that was another thing that they could sell for a lot of money. At this time, there was also Neo-Confucianism, which is like a new version of Confucianism that added in some Buddhist and Taoist beliefs. And this included the yin-yang symbol of balance.